All right, let's dive in. Something huge is happening right now, kind of under the radar, and it's completely changing how we find things online. We're talking about a brand new era for SEO, where being visible means something totally different than it did just a year or two ago. Let's get into it. So let me ask you this, because it's a feeling a lot of people are having right now. You've done everything right. Your keywords are solid. You're ranking pretty well on Google, but your traffic, that organic traffic you rely on, it's just fading away. What on earth is going on?
Okay, so to really get what's happening now, we have to take a quick step back and remember the world we all knew. For the last 20 years, search engine optimization, or SEO, had a pretty clear set of rules.
The goal was simple, right? It was all about tweaking your website so that when somebody typed something into Google, your link would show up as high as possible on that page. A higher rank meant more eyes on your site, which meant more traffic. Simple. And the process itself was pretty mechanical. You had search engines crawling the web to find your pages, then indexing them into this gigantic library, and finally using these crazy complex algorithms to rank them. Your whole strategy was about winning a spot on that famous list of blue links.
But that was then. Now, we're in the middle of what some people are calling the great traffic disappearance. All those old rules, they just don't seem to be working like they used to. So, what's really happening here?
And this right here is the most important thing to understand. The problem isn't that you're suddenly bad at SEO. No, it's that the way your customers, the actual humans, are searching for answers has fundamentally changed. And get this, the speed of this change is just staggering. Generative AI search, we're talking about tools like ChatGPT or Google's Gemini. It's growing 165 times faster than traditional search. This isn't some slow-moving trend. It's a massive, lightning-fast migration. So what's the fallout from that? Well, about 60% of all Google searches now end with 0 clicks. Why? Because people are getting their answers right there on the search page, synthesized by AI. They never even have to click through to an actual website anymore. And look, don't think for a second this is some small niche thing. Just look at the scale of it. ChatGPT alone has over 800 million active users every single week. That is a gigantic audience doing their searching in a completely new ecosystem, way outside of the traditional Google search bar. So what does this actually mean for how a customer finds and buys from you? Well, it means the entire marketing funnel we've known for years has been completely torn up and rebuilt. AI is the new front door. This quote right here just paints the perfect picture. Think about planning a ski trip. You used to open, like a dozen tabs comparing different resorts, prices, packages. Now, that entire research phase, all that back and forth, all those questions, it happens inside one single chat with an AI. You only go to the resort's website at the very, very end, just to click buy. I mean, when you put them side by side, the difference is just wow. In the old world, your website was part of the discovery and the research. People would browse around. In this new AI funnel, all of that critical decision-making happens before they ever get to you. The AI is the new research hub. And let's be super clear about what this means. Your website's job has fundamentally changed. It is no longer the library where people come to learn and compare. It's the checkout counter they walk up to when their wallet is already in their hand. And right there, that change creates a massive, massive problem for pretty much every business out there. You have a huge blind spot. You have no idea if you're even showing up in the most important part of your customer's journey anymore. Okay, this next number is absolutely wild. When you look at the websites that AI models cite as their sources for an answer, only about 12% of them are also in the top 10 results on Google for the same search. Just let that sink in for a second. Ranking number 1 on Google gives you almost zero guarantee that an AI will mention you. They are two totally separate channels, sourcing information differently, and they need two totally separate strategies. So this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If all this crucial research is happening inside this AI black box, how in the world are you supposed to see what's going on in there, let alone actually influence it? And that question is exactly why a whole new category of tools is starting to pop up. This is where something called OmniSEO comes in. It's basically a flashlight designed to let you see inside that black box. So what is OmniSEO? You can think of it as the first true SEO platform built for this new AI world. Instead of tracking your rank on a list of blue links, it tracks whether your brand shows up inside the answers from ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, all of them. So, how does it actually pull this off? Well, it lets you track specific questions or prompts to see if you're getting mentioned. It lets you see how you stack up against your competitors inside AI. It even shows you exactly which of your pages are being used as sources, and then gives you real advice on how to show up more. And, this isn't just theory. The results are real. Listen to what this CMO had to say. They started optimizing for AI and suddenly saw all this new traffic coming from places they couldn't even track before, from Gemini, from Claude. It's a whole new channel. And that's not a one off. People using this are seeing these incredible, game changing numbers. We're talking about things like a 586% increase in traffic from AI, 500% more leads, all because they started paying attention to this new channel.
When you look at it this way, it all makes sense. Search has had these big eras. First, it was all about mastering Google's technical algorithm. Then, it became about creating great content and getting social signals. Well, we are now officially in the third era, the age of AI search. The game changed, so the tools have to change too. So I'll just leave you with this one thought. This shift, it's not coming, it's already here. Your customers are using AI to make decisions right now, today. The only real question left is, when they ask for a recommendation, is your brand going to be in the answer?